Hey, hi Joe. Hiya Pop. How you people doing? I hope you're both feeling real fine. Well, it's January 20th, Friday. We just got your tape today. I was looking forward to getting it. We almost didn't get it. It was delivered to the house next door. A doggone mailman, for some reason or another, left it over there. It might have got here yesterday. We really don't know, but we didn't get it until today. I happened to see the woman, and she gave it to us. But what are you going to do? That's the way things are done here on Long Island. Even the mail is screwed up, but we're certainly glad that we finally got it anyway. We wouldn't want to see that get lost. We just got through playing it a little while ago, and you guys sound great. You sound like a couple of young kids down there. Yeah, you sound real good, and for first time making a tape like that, we did a hell of a good job, and it sounds real fine. Ian and I were getting a charge out of hearing your voices again, and it sounded like you were right in the room with us. Well, a few comments on your tape there. It sounded like you guys were partying over the holidays and kind of enjoying yourselves. Glad to hear it. Yeah, Christmas worked out real fine for us, so we had a good time, as you probably heard on the tape. And glad that you've got it. We were kind of wondering if you got that second tape or not. And as far as you commenting about Julie making that pie there, boy, I could kind of make me hungry there. I was thinking about the lemon meringue pie and kind of making my mouth water here a little bit. And fine business on Aunt Gertrude and Uncle Louie there, and we do thank them for the good wishes, and it was nice hearing from them. Yeah, like Louie said, Florida is God's paradise. It must be, but let me tell you, the kind of weather we've been having up here would give most anything to be down here in Florida. I hope the weather's a darn sight better than what we were having up here. Guess you probably heard the news on the radio. It's been some doggone week. We started off last week with this tremendous ice storm. It was raining and froze. It was a complete disaster area. Well, power failures all around the island, and they had to call out the National Guard. And it took people 3-4 days before they finally got the power back on. And things kind of squared away, and that was like yesterday, which was Thursday, and they finally kind of got things back together again, and lo and behold, last night it started snowing, and it snowed all day, and whether you believe it or not, you've probably seen it on the television, but we got 2 foot of snow staring us in the face out there. It's a complete disaster, and oh boy, hope you people are kind of warm and cozy down there, because it certainly is one miserable mess up here. We can't complain, because we were some of the fortunate ones. We didn't have power failure, and thank God for that. I feel sorry for some of these people here that were doing without the lights and everything else. It was real miserable, and with the cold weather that we've been having, they had to go and find shelter someplace, and the North Shore got hit pretty hard, and quite a few towns around here got hurt pretty bad. There was power outages not too far from our house here, but luckily enough we managed to keep the lights, and we consider ourselves lucky in that respect. Could have been a lot worse. A lot of people are really gone through some bad times here last week, and then lo and behold, like I said, we get this snow dumped on us. The city was paralyzed. There was no trains running. The expressway and the parkways naturally were all shut down, and people stranded all over the place yesterday and today. And well, what are you going to do? It's winter time. It's New York, and thank God you people left all that behind. you just get a few cold days. I've been hearing on a television here where Florida was experiencing some cold weather, and apparently the orange crops probably suffered from it a little bit. So, because that means our orange juice and so on and so forth is going to be higher priced again. What else is new, right? But that's to be expected. At least, you know, it's not going to last long. Here we got all this doggone snow. Plows were through. They cleaned the roadway, but boy, the snow, like I said, the city, according to the news, they got 13 inches, but out here the drifts are 2 foot and 2.5 foot high. The driveways are way steep in snow, and it's just one miserable day. What are you going to say? Can't do much about it, and we still got a couple more months to look forward to this crummy weather. Well, anyway, like I said before, I'm sitting down here in the radio room. Got a cup of coffee, lit up a cigarette, and sat back and figured, let me put the tape on and maybe kind of get it started here. I don't think I'm going to finish it, of course. Take a couple of days to put down a few comments and so on and so forth and get it back to you. But I figured I'd take a couple minutes here, and like I said, I'm sitting in a radio room. It's kind of my room here. Anna's upstairs. I think she probably got into her pajamas and sitting there and watching the television. And I come down here, and I got a little room where I got my radios and so on and so forth. And got a little hot plate over here in the corner. I put the coffee pot on, make myself a cup of coffee, sat down, and like I said, lit up a cigarette. Figured I'd get on here and ratchet jaw a little bit. Well, since I talked to you last, a few good things happened. Well, first off, we finally heard from the Social Security. I don't know whether I mentioned to you on the phone or not, but I had applied back in November for Social Security disability. And thank God, finally, about 2 weeks ago, I guess it is now, they finally approved it, and they sent us a check, and which naturally we were grateful for. And they are going to start sending us a check every month now, which will come in handy naturally. And then I got another notice from compensation last week saying they had scheduled me for another hearing, and that other hearing was yesterday, and we went over there. Unfortunately enough, it was about the only good day in the whole week that we were able to get out and get over there to that hearing, but naturally we didn't get much accomplished. It seems like the doggone records got loused up someplace along the line, and back in last December, not this one past naturally, but the one prior to, well, that was December 75 when I fell off the truck and reported it, and I was out a couple of days when my back first started acting up real bad again. That was like a new accident, and for some reason or another, those records from that accident have been getting loused up. And the first hearing that I had, they couldn't continue on with it because of those records weren't available. So they postponed it and set me up for another hearing. And naturally, by the time the other hearing come around, they were supposed to have everything squared away. And as usual, with our kind of luck, we went to that hearing yesterday, and the records naturally weren't there, so they couldn't do much about it. They can't do anything, according to them, until these other records get squared away. So fortunately enough, through some paperwork that I had gotten and some other numbers, case numbers that I was able to give them, they finally, hopefully, will get it all squared away. And they had said they were going to schedule us for the next available hearing, which, according to them, should be next month, which is February, hopefully. But like Ann and I were saying, what are you going to do? You can't fight them. You got to go along with them and maybe smile about it or whatever. There's no sense of crying about it.